2019, the 20-year-old driver of Toyota Vios, which collided with Mazda CX-5 SUV on Penang Bridge on Sunday in January, tested positive for cannabis. Investigation revealed that both drivers are childhood friends and believed to have been speeding toward the mainland before the collision, leading to SUV losing control, swerving into the left barricade and plunging into the sea. The duo had yearly attended a friend's birthday party at club in Julia Street in Georgetown with other friends who live on the island. At about 4 p.m, marine driver found the white Mazda CX-5 wreckage driven by Mr. Moi, but efforts to hoist it were unsuccessful. The wreckage of the SUV was found 15 meters away from where it crashed through the bridge barrier, but after about 2 hours of attempting to leave it, the sky turned dark and the operation had to be postponed. It ended the race with a crash. The death of the owner of the SUV Mazda CX-5 was still a university student. In the end, Dr. Chandrov Nevin at the victim blood sample showed alcohol influence. Hi, my name is Alifia Sunanur Qaimah. Today, I'm going to share something vital which has caused many people's death and injuries. Driving under the influence or DUI is the offense of driving, operating or being in control of vehicle while impaired by alcohol or other drug to a level that renders the driver incapable of operating a motor vehicle safely. The reason why I'm delivering this topic because I want you guys to know drunk driving has been risking people and people around us as well. Together, let's stop drunk driving and be more responsible for drinking. There's a lot of other ways to drink responsibly. Let's not be irresponsible and risking everyone around us and our loved one. Why do we need to stop drunk driver? In 2018, police statistics has shown that 191 drivers and motorcyclists were driving and riding under the influence of alcohol, resulting in 54 deaths. The highest rate recorded in latest WHO report was South Africa, where nearly 6 out of every 10 road fatalities involve alcohol. WHO estimates that there are 25 deaths per 100,000 people in South Africa. In Myanmar, 21% of road deaths are alcohol-related, the worst in Southeast Asia, followed by Thailand at 40%, Cambodia at 30%, and Singapore at 6%. There is such concern over rise in drunk driver incident beginning early 2020, including the MCO period. In this pandemic, people are more stressed out with staying at home as we are more tense staying home with the current situation, which resulting in drinking and going out to get a breath of air or some sort to help them feel better about themselves in this current situation. Another case in Kuantan, on May 2020, the family of Iwan Herman Kamarudin, who was killed in a crash involving a suspected drunk driver along the Kuantan bypass stretch here on, does not want others to endure a similar terrible fate. Siti Haryati Hassan, 42, said the victim's wife said no other family should go through the anguish of losing their loved one in such cruel and unfair way. Let it end here and it should never happen again to others. Let my family be the last one to suffer this, and I plead to the government to ensure the incident will be a turning point to impose stricter law on driving. I lost my husband and my 2 children will grow up without their father. My husband has become the victim, and if nothing is done, someone else will lose their loved one at the hand of drunk driver. She told reporter when met at the Al-Rauda Kampung IC Muslim burial ground here on Wednesday. This is the big why people should stop drunk drive, and if not, first, you could go to jail. Second, you may lose your job and lack professional license. Third, you could incur large fines and fees. Fourth, drinking while driving increase your risk of being in an accident. And last, you may cause serious property damage and lose property too. Let me tell you guys on how to stop or avoid drunk driving? Basically, it requires a good decision making and planning. First, every time you go out clubbing or partying, always choose non-drunk drink designated for driver. Second, if you go out alone, do not drink alcohol. Order a non-alcoholic beverage such as a soft drink or water. Next, if you have been drinking, call a taxi or car sharing service for a ride like Grab, and never get in a car with a driver who has been drinking. Last, if you can safely do so, protect others by taking their keys if they attempt to drive after consuming alcohol. They may be mad at you, but the alternative is much worse. More solution that I could say other than for person itself is alcohol impaired driving law implemented by government. For people under 21, zero tolerance law make it illegal to drive with any measurable amount of alcohol in their system. This law along with rules should maintain the minimum legal drinking age at 21. Other than that, sobriety checkpoint. Publicize sobriety checkpoint allow police to briefly stop vehicle at specific prominent location to check driver for impairment. Police may contain all or particular portion of driver. Sobriety checkpoint should be publicized and conduct regularly for the most significant impact. Another one is by doing school-based instructional program. It will more effective if we give early education to teenagers to not drunk drive or ride with alcohol impaired drivers. Believe me, you will save people around you and not risking other people that you love losing their loved one if you do not drunk drive. But it will turn negative because if you drunk drive, you will risk people around you and resulting in death of other, and the accident could lead to paralysis, disfigurement, brain damage, and even death. Impaired driving is also a crime. Drunk driver often pay significant fines, also lose their license. Now, be responsible for drinking and stop drunk driving and save your life, including people around you. That's all from me. Thank you.